plot of a romantic comedy, as you guys know it.
Boy meets girl, boy wants girl, boy gets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl again.
Exactly. Yes. In a nutshell, that's exactly it. Thank you so much. So we're gonna do a story something like that. We need a character, for a male character.
Harry Potter.
What is it?
Harry Potter.
Very nice. I like that as such as so we're gonna take it. Harry Potter, fantastic. And something not to do with Harry Potter. I need a girl's name, a totally different name. Maybe it's the first name. Eloise, I heard first. So we're going to tell you the romantic story of Harry Potter that's never been written before, and Louise. But I'll be the conductor, so I'm going to conduct this story, and that's all you need to know.
Harry Potter, 24-year-old magician, was now living in New York City.
Every day, he would walk from his second-floor brickstone apartment to Times Square, where he would do street performance.
And every performance he did, he really enjoyed. He sang and he danced and he did magic tricks. And he did these tricks, but no one ever stopped to watch because it's Times Square. There's all bright lights and flashing, and his little magic tricks never caught anybody's eye.
Until one day, someone threw in a $100 bill. He thought, there must be some mistake. She must have thought it was a $1 bill because all of the bills look the same in America.
And he picked it up and looked at her, but she was already walking away into the crowd.
So he screamed, "I'm Harry Potter! And this is a $100 bill! I think you gave it to me, but it's probably a mistake!"
But she kept walking off into the distance as if she couldn't hear him. So he jumped on his broomstick and zipped off after her through the crowd.
Whoosh, 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 in between the people. The people in New York don't even look up when someone goes through on a broomstick. Whoosh, in between all of them.
And finally he crashed into her back because there's too many people, there wasn't a place to land. And she said, "Ow, what did you do that for?"
Later, he visited her in hospital. And they formed a connection. He would go there every day, and every day she would improve slightly. Until one day he decided to ask her name. He hadn't thought
of asking her yet. She said, "It's Eloise."
Thank you for asking.
I asked my name before.
Eloise Black, she said. And then he asked her out on a date, and they went.
And it was an amazing date. It was a
trip to a pub where they serve butterbeer because that's the only thing he knows.
Unfortunately, he drank so much butterbeer that he vomited on her dress and then passed out, casting incantations in his drunken stupor.
But she lifted him up and helped walk him home, even in his drunken state. Every now and again he'd go poof, and some magic would appear, like a stone would disappear from the floor,
or something else. She held him in her arms and she said, "You remind me of my dad. I really want to be with you. And I really feel that this you needing me to take care of you is what's making me love you."
To him that was a win, and so he disagreed with it, and they moved in together in his 2-bedroom apartment in the village.
After 6 months of being together, he asked her, "You mentioned your dad a lot. Who is your dad?"
And she said, "My dad is a mysterious man. You might know him."
As Sirius Black. He was speechless.
He hadn't realized that all this time, this girl had been the daughter of Sirius Black.
And he looked at her and he said, "This is what I've ever wanted. I've always wanted to marry the daughter of my godfather."
Which, of course, is one of the most magical bonds that you can have with another human being. 2 weeks later, they were being married in the great Church of Magic in the center of New York.
By a wizardly English vicar, where marrying the daughter of your godfather is quite acceptable.
And the moral of the story is...
Do street magic, it always ends well. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Me too. My name's Emily, and
Hi, Emily.
this is the first time I'm doing one of these things.
Yeah.
Never been out with a man or anyone really. Oh. I have Pokemon cards with me. So yeah, I'm not eating today because I only eat things that comes out of my own body. I'm sorry, I should have told you that I was 14.
I'm only going to eat things that come out of your body.
Oh, I was looking for someone with no hair. You'll be my 20th boyfriend. And I always wanted that because I feel like it's a magical number. And I'm very into that, and then I feel like we could move in together in a house.
Oh, I thought Peter was a boy's name, a girl's name.
Ooh, you look just like Jim Carrey.
Wow, can I touch your face? So, I took away my penis and I became a woman, but then I changed my mind again.
I like guys who are really focused on me because I think it's really important to think about what I want and what I need and my needs and my personal desires. I really like to do is always have lots of things on my mind. What? What?
Oh, you have a thing for bells too?
So this next scene I'm going to set up, we have Ashley and Nora. Can you set your stage at all, Ashley? Ashley is a psychic. Is a psychic, and Nora is coming to him seeking advice about love relationships.
Enter.
Yes, there's not really a door to this place. It's quite spooky. Hi.
You have passed through the portal.
Yeah, the curtains, yeah.
What is your name?
It's Amanda.
Amanda! Your name is Amanda.
Amanda, of course.
I know all. Tell me your problems, child.
Well, I went out with this guy last week.
I see an M or a J. It's an M or a J.
Yeah, his name's MJ. so-
MJ! Ah!
Yeah, well, and I was wondering if it was going to go anywhere because he still lives with his parents.
He lives with his parents. Look through those cards and choose one.
He has a turtle on it.
The turtle of poles.
Poles.
Yes.
He's not Polish.
He isn't? That's the problem. You are destined to go out with a Pole. He was Croatian or Latvian, wasn't he? He was somewhere from Eastern Europe. Further.
I didn't really ask, but I know it wasn't Polish.
He wasn't Polish, exactly.
Wow, I've never
That's
imagined myself being with someone Polish. I mean, I don't think I've even met one.
You've met many Poles in your life and never knew.
Are they invisible?
I could be a Pole. Some are invisible. The spirits of the dead Poles. The live Poles are not invisible.
Oh wow, because I don't think my parents would want me to marry someone invisible.
There's a man at your work, isn't there? I have foreseen it.
Yeah, Andrew.
Andrew, yes. Andrew. Some people call him Drew.
I guess so. I don't know him that well.
You don't know him that well, do you? He could be a Pole for all you know.
Yes, he just delivers the mail every
The
day.
mail. He delivers it to you. And sometimes you open that mail, don't you? And other times you don't because it's not addressed to you, Amanda.
That's correct, yeah. Wow. But am I supposed to be opening letters not addressed to me?
Yes.
I thought that was illegal.
You need to open your heart. Just like you need to open your heart to hearts that aren't addressed to you. Just like you need to open letters that aren't addressed to you.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
But do it in private because it's illegal to open letters that aren't addressed to you.
So do I have to open my heart in private too?
Yes. Or with one other person who you know is not so strict about the law.
Or a mailman.
A mailman, exactly. But not a bit of a dodgy mailman, I would say. Not a mailman that goes by the book.
Right.
Like Andrew, he's by the
Right.
book, isn't he? Or
Well,
is
he
he?
does have two names, so.
Huh.
That seems a bit dodgy.
Tell me about Herbert. Herb. Henry.
Well,
Henry, yes.
I mean, maybe he goes by Henry, but Herbert's the gardener.
Oh, the gardener. He trims your...
The roses.
The roses! Yes. I'm feeling that he trims your roses.
I mean, that's quite romantic,
Intimate.
I guess.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know, that's a public thing though, right?
It is. You can trim your roses in public, but you can't open other people's mail in public, can you? That's something to think about. What does that mean to you? I know that means something. It's the spirits telling me. It makes no sense to
It
me.
doesn't. I guess I have to find some letters addressed to other people and give them to Herbert.
Ah, exactly. That's what the spirits are telling me. Now go! But first, 50 euros, please.
We take you to the beginning of a relationship.
Sorry, make dinner. I like it. Andrew.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Sylvia. Hi.
You brought someone with you?
Yes, I am not singer.
Oh, an opera singer?
Yeah, just kind of sing whatever I do.
Big conversation.
Oh. Well, come on in, please. Just sit down. Dinner's
Just on
ready.
the couch here, is it?
Yeah, the couch is good.
Sitting on the couch, sitting on the couch.
It's great, isn't it? Is it cool?
She just sings whatever you do.
Yeah. Look, what's this?
Standing up, taking a glass, 2 glasses of water, juggling it around. Hey, I am an artist.
Wow, that's quite a trick.
Yeah, it's cool. Everything just you do seems more epic.
Right.
Standing up, picking a sheet of paper. Down from the wall.
You're not doing anything for her to sing about.
I was just thinking to back on the wall.
Playing the piano, playing the piano.
Okay, I got it. Okay,
It's just cool. Everything seems more epic. I just thought this is a big up his third date. We should make it more exciting.
I made dinner,
That's awesome.
but I only made enough for 2.
She doesn't eat.
What did she say?
Oh.
Would you like some wine? I
I
have
love.
wine.
Yes, red wine's great.
I bought it at the downtown at the Gala Gala. It's a very expensive vintage wine for the 2 of us.
Okay.
Very fancy.
Are you gonna sing when I do things? If I put down.
No.
She doesn't.
Sitting down.
Well, this is a great date. I can smell the food already. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean.
Cheers!
I made lasagna. It's my mom's recipe.
I love lasagna.
Because
You
we're
don't love lasagna.
You don't love lasagna?
Well, no, I mean, I like lasagna. Just,
You're opera singer just saying that you don't like lasagna. How do you know? How the hell would you know?
I've had it for 2 weeks. She sings everything I do. She sees what I do in the house.
You've had her for 2 weeks.
Well, as my opera singer.
You're opera singer?
Opera singer. Swine's good. It's opera singer. But a opera singer is like an opera singer, but it follows you around and sings everything you do. It's a opera singer. It's like a soap opera singer if your life is a soap opera. It's a really confusing marketing slogan, but it's a cool concept.
Drinking wine. Drinking wine.
After a while, you kind of forget that she's there, and it's just awesome that's happening in the background, and it doesn't matter.
Well, alright.
Because we're having a great time, aren't we?
Yeah, that's. I was even hoping that, tonight maybe you could stay over.
I'd love to.
The dress makes her look like a slut.
She does get a little bit jealous.
It does. I'm sorry for telling the truth.
Just a little bit jealous. It's okay. It's okay.
Awkward silence. Awkward silence. Awkward silence.
Doesn't matter.
Kissing, kissing, kissing.
What?
This is not funny anymore!
She's way better at that. I'm so.
Well then, why don't you just go to her house? Or just
No,
have
she's
sex with your opera singer?
No, she's just an opera singer. You don't have sex with an opera singer. It's a delicate thing that sings when you do things. I want to have sex with you.
Yes.
No.
I think she would like to have sex with you.
Maybe.
See?
I mean,
Sure.
you have to be certain. It's an important step.
Oh, then yes.
This is really awkward.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. What are you gonna do now?
I think I should probably go. I think she's insulted you and it's nothing. I mean, I really enjoyed the date and I really did want to. This is unexpected and.
Just go.
Going home, going home, going home.
I'll call you.
Going home, going home, going home.
Right.
Which means you get lines from the audience and you use them in the scene. But our new thing is to get lines from romantic comedy movies. That had like 1,000 of them, which is more lines, reasonably famous lines, some of them. Some of them are not from romantic comedy movies, but they are romantic in and of themselves. So anyway, these are lines.
I'll be back.
One of them is from the Hunger Games. See if you can guess which one. So we're going to put these here. They're, the actors have not seen them except for me, but I don't remember them because I've read them really fast. Like just before I came to the show. Anyone can pick one up, and we're just going to use it as the inspiration for the scene. So it's not like blind lines quite yet. We are going to do that later. Come on, guys. Anyone can pick one up. They'll read it out loud, and then just two people come up and do a scene based, inspired by the sentence. Okay.
Right, that's up. That's people. Right. Huh. After all, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. It's the inspiration from that. It's from Terminator 2.
Love me.
I thought I'd got a restraining order.
You did.
Well,
It had my name on it.
You did,
You were thinking-
yes. That's why you need to be at least 2 meters away from me.
Oh, really?
It's like the lowest I can get, but it's all I can get on short notice.
Sorry, I don't know the metric system. I'm an imperial man. I figured a meter was like an inch.
Yes, you stand over there, and I'll stand over here. Now don't
Okay.
move.
Okay.
Move, okay.
I
Now
get it.
you can say whatever it
Love
is.
me, please. So will you say no to loving you, or you say no to
Well, no to the general having you near me.
Oh.
And I feel that you loving me from distance might work for you, but it's not going to. I
Okay.
don't want it.
No, I get it. It's the imperial system, isn't it?
Yes. It's
But I can learn the metric system. It's,
well, I think there's more issues than different measuring systems at hand.
Really?
Yes, I think your intensity is above anything you can measure.
Well, some people say it's very imperial, my intensity.
Some say it's frightening. Mostly me.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I mean, if you,
Sometimes I can come home a bit strong.
yes. I mean, if you had maybe introduced yourself properly that one time instead of just grabbing me and immediately demanding me to love you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just seen so many movies about it, and it seems like
Movies, they have to fit a storyline into 2 hours. It doesn't always work that way. You know, life takes several years.
I suppose it does, doesn't it? Yes.
I mean, we can start by a proper introduction if you want to do that.
Okay. Hi. My name's Reginald
Hi, Reginald.
Thurlong,
No.
Hammersmith 5, Klondike, Eugene Constance Smith.
Oh, well, I'm not going to remember all those names, but it's funny. My name's Smith, too.
Oh, what?
That's,
What a coincidence.
it's Eleanor Smith.
Eleanor Smith, oh, isn't that a pretty
Yeah.
name?
I don't know if that means we're related, because that would be a bad start as well.
Oh, well, in my family, there's always many romantic engagements between related people.
Is that why you have so many names?
Yes. It's all cousins all the way back to Henry IV.
I mean, I do like the royals.
Oh yes, I like them too. Look. See?
Oh yeah, the profile. It looks like on the money.
Yes.
Well, we can shake hands if you want to.
Okay. How much is 2 meters again? It's about a foot, though. It's about
It's
a
gonna
foot
be
and a
tough
half.
for shaking hands.
Oh, here you go.
That's legal enough.
Oh, that's it.
All right.
Well, that's the first
That
date.
is the first date. In a romantic comedy, we meet again tomorrow. So.
Oh, yes. Well, in my dining room table is actually 12 foot long. Now, I don't know if that's...
Hey, you bust that.
Yeah.
I have just met you, and I love you.
Look, I just met you, but I love you. I know it's before, I mean, but you just right.
Yes.
You can put the tray down here and pay for it if you want. But I just want to say that I see a lot of people come through here. Thing, and a lot of people, and I mean, don't you think that I fall in love with all of them? None of them. You're the first I've ever fallen in love with, and I have. And you know what? I'm not going to charge you for the bun. Because I love you.
Well, that was the most expensive thing on the tray.
See, they say love can't buy you money. Get you a bun. So that'll be 24 years all together, not including the bun.
Okay.
But I mean,
You take cards?
yes.
Yes.
But when I said that I was serious about, you know, this and this goes beyond just the bun. Okay, don't think that, you know, that's where it ends.
Oh.
Put your opinion there. I guess I've been babbling. I don't know how you feel about me. I know you just met me, but love at first sight can happen. It just did to me.
Yeah. Well,
Or is it, go back.
I do like buns.
Yeah. And there's a whole lot of them there. You can come in every day and get a free bun.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need just to do this for the... Are you thinking of just doing this for the buns?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit these.
Oh, I know.
It's bad, man. It's my second pack today already.
You're gonna die.
Probably. I mean, we're all gonna die. Just hoping I'll be faster, I guess.
Ooh, you're a nihilist.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, what does life really mean?
You have been working too hard.
Well, you know, accountancy isn't really a fulfilling job, so... I mean, maybe for you, but I just see numbers running through my eyes all day. What does it mean? I'm counting cigarettes, I'm counting money. Why?
Not a nihilist. You're a disbeliever.
I mean, I believe in some things.
Like what? Other than that cigarette hanging out of your mouth, what do you believe in? What could you possibly believe in?
Well, I was going to say the tobacco company, but...
That is what you believe in. Then just go ahead and say it. Why don't you?
I believe in the tobacco company!
Why don't you just go work for that tobacco company then?
I wish!
So, why would you like to work for United International Tobacco?
Well, smoking's all I've ever known, and I figure a company of your size needs accountants, doesn't it?
We definitely need accountants. That's why we have this position open.
James, I quit! I'm never working here again! This place is a shithole! You suck! Everyone here sucks! Management is like two elephants rotting in a pile of jelly! The conditions are terrible! Goodbye!
Is that customary? Have people quit during interviews?
No. That doesn't happen for days. We have a position that's just opened up, a very senior position.
Okay.
Our head accountant has just quit.
Right. Right. Is there, do you divulge why these people quit?
I did not. I think he just wasn't happy
Just
at
not
home.
happy.
I think he had trouble at home.
I mean, I don't...
Yeah, I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna finish the week and then I'll be done, alright?
I'm feeling the...
Oh, I'm sorry. My husband found out about our affair. And now
Wow.
he's taking it to the courts because apparently it's very illegal for a boss to sleep with a secretary.
Well, Mr. Jones, you seem to have a lot of problems with your employees.
We're going through a tricky phase right now. It's the crunch. Look,
I understand that, but
I mean,
this has always been the company I've wanted to work at my entire life, and now all these problems are appearing. I'm having second thoughts.
We're here from the city of regulations.
Yeah.
Tobacco just became illegal.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Oh, that's it. We're gonna move on to line items.
Oh, right then.
Oh, sorry.
No.
We're just gonna scatter them all around.
Oh, okay. Do that.
Yes. Here, why don't you introduce blind lines on?
What are we going to do? Blind lines. Good. We rehearsed this show so much.
So much.
Close like mud. So we're putting some lines down on the stage, and how we're going to do that is we're going to use these lines in our scenes. We don't know what these lines are. We're going to pick them up and use them in our scenes, and use it as if they are part of that scene, which they will be. And we're going to do it there. Like multiple things?
We could.
Yeah. So I'd like 2 people to come on to start this first scene, and then when we feel we want to move on, we might move on, or we'll see what happens.
We'll just see how it goes.
Good. So 2 people, what's the situation? What's a location where 2 people could find themselves in this world? Perhaps it's a romantic location. Maybe it is. Chicago. And maybe this is kind of where we are. I'd like to take you away from where we are. A forest. So the scene will start in a forest.
Oh, yeah. You got the fire going. That's really impressive. Yeah. Soon. Look, it's looking. Wow. You know, when you asked me to go away on this trip with you, I was pretty concerned. I mean, that message you left me was a bit weird. You said I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all ages of the world alone. I mean, I know it's pretty intense. We've only known each other a few weeks. Yeah, I know. It's just that I mean, spit it out. You know, when I met you, sure, at the grocery store, I said to myself, you have bewitched me, baby, and soul. You have bewitched my body and soul, not my baby and soul. Yeah, I mean, I'm very bewitching. I thought I would take you out to the forest. Is that why you brought me here? Because there's magical powers in this forest? Yes. I mean, I can feel something happening. I don't know what it is. Well, you know what? If you pet that tree, you'll see something really special. It will be all worth it. It does have, it looks like there's a face in this tree. Well, I'll have to ask the tree a question. That's what these things do, isn't it? Yes. Okay. My nightmares are usually about losing you.
Is that your question?
It is. When will the nightmares stop?
When will the nightmares stop? I will tell you. We'll always have Paris.
Paris? Is that like my future? Yeah, I guess that must be the future. Are we moving to Paris? We're moving to Paris! Oh, wow. I was about to tell you right now. Oh. But since the tree, yeah. Do Parisians have nightmares? Oh.
They do, but in French.
This sounds even worse.
This is a beautiful forest.
Yeah.
What a great idea to come out here camping.
I hear people. Do you hear people?
Just you and me. Finally.
It's so wild and rustic.
I'm so scared. Don't be. No, sorry, is that one?
I can hear a voice.
You've got to do what's right for you. Well, you know, I want to survive. If you just go there and look for them, I will safely stand by this tree.
It doesn't matter, honey, here. We're here to rejuvenate our relationship, and it doesn't matter. We're just sharing nature.
I know, but I wanted it to be us on our own.
Hello?
Hello?
Is anybody there?
What?
Can you hear? I can hear the voice again.
We traveled for miles, and there's so many people here, and I just wanted so much. I think I'd miss you even if we never met.
There's a lot of sound, but I think it's just another couple being bewitched by this forest.
I do miss you, even though we did mate. And even when I'm with you, I miss you.
I miss you too.
Because I have to blink.
Willie?
Yes, when I am blinking, I can't see you. That's when I miss you. You see what I'm saying?
This is how we get out of here.
It would be a privilege to have my heart broken by you.
Well, I guess we'll leave then. That's what the tree said. We have to go to Paris anyway. We're going to Paris. All right. Okay. Let's get out of this forest. It's too spooky for me. Well, you know what? Before we leave this forest, I just want to tell you what I came here for.
Well,
If I go, my dear, I don't give a damn.
why are we here? Even though we've come out all this way to rejuvenate our relationship, I just feel I need to say, you are so beautiful, it hurts.
It does hurt. It hurts a lot. Mostly where they had to pull the eyes up.
Yes.
That's what I came out here to tell you. I was hoping no one else would be here, so no one else would hear. But I had plastic surgery. Remember when I said I was going away on a rugby championship with the boys? I didn't. I went to plastic surgery in California.
I thought you were having an affair.
I wasn't. I was just... The only woman I saw was the nurse who gave me the nitrous oxide. The whole time there, I was thinking of you and thinking... Love means never having to say you're sorry. So I'm not going to ever say it.
Oh, darling. Let's go find that other couple, and we'll have a big party.
Oh, that sounds like an excellent idea. Which way was the places?
Somewhere in the forest.
Oh,
Oh, there's a big tree here. Tree? Tree. What wisdom do you have for us?
it's a tree. It can't talk.
Trees always can talk if you know how to listen.
To me, you are perfect.